Good morning, Itachi. Good morning, John. Doing great, man. How are you guys doing? You guys trade the overnight session? Yes. Yes. 6 a.m. coffee. It's the best, man. Love it. Love it. Gotta love it. How do I change tabs within? Oh, okay, like that. Perfect. This might be good. Take a look at some of these. What time is it? In your country is 6 p.m. Oh dang. That's kind of nice actually. You finish work, get home, start grinding the charts. Oh, what country? Itachi? If you don't mind me asking. It's 9 a.m. there. Nice. You're on the west or east coast? Nice. Change these to the hourly. See what's happening on the hour. Uzbekistan. I see. Awesome, man. That's so prime. You know? Like I think that's like perfect day trading hours. You can work like a normal job, get home, eat dinner, get on the charts for like 2 hours, go to bed. That's awesome. I always wanted to visit the Middle East. Yeah, NVIDIA is just in this range, right? You can see how NVIDIA is, right? It is weakening a little, but that wick is actually kind of strong off the 10-day. Remember, a lot of institutions use the 5 and 10-day together, and as long as these are holding, right now we're in between, so we're gonna see that chop. But if we ever see the video come up above this and hold, we could probably see it come up. That would drive NQ up as well. Already looks like NQ wants to grind up. Previous mean previous all-time high? Where's that pre-market? Oh, that's pre-market. Is that pre-market? Oh yeah, I think that's pre-market. Yeah, Apple's just climbing as well. Look at that trend on Apple. Breaks structure bearishly, climbs up. Just gets squeezed out. Microsoft and consolidation. Oh, actually that looks great on Microsoft. You guys see that? So this is Microsoft. Look on the macro on Microsoft, right? We're just doing it. No. Okay, I'm just marking it out. So you get consolidation, expansion to the downside, consolidation, expansion to the upside, creating that macro higher high, right? So pretty much the next move is this up move, especially because the 5 and 10 day has crossed too on the macro. So Microsoft is looking to go up. If Nvidia squeezes, continues squeezing, I should say, it's already squeezing. So I mean Apple. If Nvidia squeezes, Amazon, same idea. It created a higher high, but not really able to close above those levels. Yeah, honestly, we could see more up. Like Google, kind of holding this, right? You can see the head and shoulders on Google. So at least like some sort of potential like short-term up move here. Not sure why the colors on this are the only different one. Micron, trying to fill that gap. Tesla looks a little bearish. Short-term bearish. You definitely squeezed though. New York Open waterfall for you? It's possible, yeah. I feel like anything is possible in the New York Open. Alrighty. It is 9:09. Alrighty. We are trading alpha futures today. Alpha futures. We got 2 accounts. Probably just trade them one at a time. See what we can do. Make sure my trade copier is working. There you go. Recording. Cool. Alrighty, let's go over NQ. NQ is kind of the same idea. We broke bearishly on the one, but we're just squeezing. I think the one thing we do have to be careful about is when you do get consolidation and then expansion like this, like one way and then the other. You know, some people call it, I think ICT traders call it AMD. You end up developing kind of like a void in liquidity, right? Because you've already wiped out both sides. So a lot of times you'll actually end up ranging within this. I guess since we are entering New York Open, you know, we're going to have enough liquidity to blast through either side. But this is definitely the range I'll be looking at. Or the 2 levels I'll be looking at. It's like we already have like some sort of orb set before market open. I don't know what this line is. Oh, that is. I don't know why it's red. Key level. I kind of want to have this abbreviated. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's looking bullish on the 1 hour. And I think we could see something like this, or just see this go up. And this one, so they're bearish. I mean, it obviously, of course, it can be bearish. I would say structure right now is looking more bullish. Yeah, this was a macro base, and we just found it as support. So when you find these macro levels as support, actually, that might be a good idea too. Just thicken the macro levels. When the macro levels are hold, it means like it's trying to aim for the next macro level, right? Where in this case, it would probably be the high. So we could be aiming for all-time high here. On that side note, wait, how much time do we have? Oh, we have a lot of time. We don't have these levels marked. Where did we mark these? Maybe we marked it on our trade C yesterday. So it's actually here. Or is there two of them? So remember, we marked this out as our range high. I guess this makes more sense right here. And then this is our why are these like doubled up? Are these all doubled up? You guys see that? It's kind of weird. Alrighty. And then what was our midpoint? The mid made a lot of sense. Okay, so that's like our mid. Usually like to make the mid-range dotted line. Thicken this up by 1. And those levels are valid. I don't know if we're gonna hit those. I don't even know why I have this one left out. Ooh, this would make more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know if that's valid. Alright, sorry I didn't get to your guys' questions. Oh, you guys don't have any questions? Okay. Good morning, good morning. Let's make it a great trading day, guys. Wish you guys all luck. Alrighty, so yeah. I think the idea is holding this level. We are bullish above this, right? But this is deviation, so it is I don't want to be longing it. Ideally, I don't want to be longing it up here. I'm okay longing it up here, right? If we hold this. If we do end up dropping below this on the open, or just like in the orb or the first hour in the IB, then I think this can be a play, right? If we want to just range in here. If ranging is not the case, then this is the breakout. I'd honestly say this is the breakout. It already looks like we're breaking out. But, you know, things can shift really quickly in New York Open, so I would focus mainly on this level here. Like 460s. And the 500s, right? If you want to kind of put an even number on it. 500s is going to be pretty confidential. If we can take 700s, what did we reject off last time? We almost got to 800s. Yeah, so like 680 would be like the next level that we really want to claim. Like we tried to claim it here, and we couldn't hold it, and we dropped all the way back down, right? Since we can hold 680, that's like the next level I'd be looking at, 680. And after 680, what are we looking at? 800, 900, 30,000, right? Like today could be the day we hit 30,000. Remember, there's going to be a lot of sell pressure up here. People are selling off their positions, you know, getting close to 30,000. So I wouldn't be surprised if like this is our price action today. I also wouldn't be surprised if we came up here and squeezed everyone out and went up to like, you know, some higher levels up here. So yeah, also especially with the Nvidia kind of within that range, right in between the 5 and 10, gotta be a little careful. Where did my VRVP go? There we go. Is that really overnight? Had a lot of movement overnight. 200-point range. What does this look like on 5? Trying to gauge. It's like 40 points. Okay. 70-point value. Alright guys, 9 minutes till market open. I'm gonna start to get my timer ready. I like to have a little timer that ticks every 5 minutes. Kind of just gives me a nudge to look at the charts. Interesting. Good morning. Hello from Dubai. Awesome. I always want to go to Dubai. Marbles today? Dude, you know it. Maybe we just play for funsies afterwards too. After the giveaway. But yeah, we're on marbles today, man. Let's do it. I'm gonna get the mid-range of this. Makes sense. Alrighty. ES is also, I forget where on this chart, so we can look too. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Here. Take a quick peek at ES. ES broke bullishly on the 1, right? A structural break there, key level here. If you can hold this on open, this is the level I'd be looking at on open. 493. If it can't hold 493, we're looking like that. If we can't hold 493, no, we're looking like this. $493 and 520, the two levels I'd be looking at on ES. Right chewy. Right chewy. Good morning, man. I am Climax. Good morning, dude. Good morning, good morning. Alright guys, let's lock in. This is key level, but I'm looking at this more like a mid-range level. So I might actually want to make this blue. Oh, those are daily open. Didn't realize. So we already took Asia high and low. Alright, New York open. Holy, that looks crazy. I'm probably gonna give this a little moment. Let some PA develop. What is ES looking like? Yep, ES come down to test that 493 level. Can it hold? Looks bullish, right? We're holding the VWAP, holding our EMAs. Ooh, wow, what a push. It's just mooning. I don't really want to get in until I get a retest. Right at deviation. Do I wait for a bit after the open? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really depends on if we're getting any setups. If we're like already building up like structure, right? Then if it like taps into structure on the open, I'll enter. But we didn't really get anything like that today. It just ripped. Big levels on book map. ES is looking fairly bullish. Breaking structure on the 1. Not quite on the 5. Ooh, that went down. That might be the retest we've been looking for. Like, I would have been kind of interested in that if the 5 minute already closed. No close on the 5. A little hesitant to join in on that. But that's right off the New York VWAP. I'll watch this on 30-second. Bookmap spoofed. That level's gone. That level at 30,000 is still absolutely massive. Yeah, there's a lot of volume here. Alright, well, look at that 5 minute close. I wonder if we give us any room within the gap for a retrace. Dang, this might actually give us nothing. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, 520 is what ES is heading for. Holding deviation. Man, it's just so risky along up here. Until we actually start breaking out. Yeah, once we start breaking, what level is this? 680. I'll look for a buy. I want this to like come up here and then retest, do something like this, and then go. Like the choppier it is here, but with like a rounded bottom, I think that would be fairly ideal for us to get in. I guess that's exactly kind of what we had here. There's like chop and then a rounded bottom. Right? I want to see that again. So I want to see this come down, do that, and then like this. We'll trade the break. We are on evals, so I mean we are gonna take risk a little heavier, but I don't want to just join for no reason, you know. We gotta still play our edge. Good morning, JMK. Looking super bullish. Yes. Sorry, I didn't get you guys. What's your name, bro? JMK. What's your name? My name is Jay. That's your name. Can you choose one guy in the giveaway and can you give me free mentorship? You know, that's not a bad idea to do like a mentorship giveaway. I think that'd be, I kind of like that. Yeah, I'll consider that, man. Absolutely. On top of that, pretty much anyone in the mentorship, we give away a lot of free accounts to our students, so you're pretty much running a giveaway, multiple giveaways if you win the mentorship. I keep on forgetting to set my alarm. Yeah, looks like we're high chance we're heading for 30K today. ES has to break 520. NQ's got to break. Oh, I forgot we're on NQ. Realistically, we got to break this level. If we break this, 680. I think we'll be headed for 30K today. Alright, well, congrats if you guys are in a long. It happened too quick. This was the entry. It didn't retest that on the 5. Right? The 5 was still building out. So I didn't really want to enter this. I like waiting for the 5 minute to close before I get a confirmation, but like a lot of times when you wait for the 1, I do like trading on the 1 a lot, but you'll get fake moves a lot on the 1. And I kind of saw the regime of the market being a little choppy, so I kind of flipped over to using the 5 minute today instead of 1 minute for entries, and which I think is fine. It's just going to cause us to either miss big moves, but we won't get chopped out as much today. So it's kind of like pick your poison, right? A lot of sell pressure off the 680s. 680s is a pretty big level. How do I establish daily bias? Straight up, just market structure mostly. So if we go to the hourly, we've been talking about, so we actually like called this almost perfectly. We actually did call it perfectly. Let me get rid of this. So like start of the week, we're talking about how this was rounding out. Even last week, we talked about how this was gonna wick out. And likely the two options where we're gonna go top of the range, or we're gonna, or we're gonna head and shoulders, or top of the range. This was like our bias. Like this was our read on the market. We knew this was gonna wick. Not like 100% like certainty, but like if this wicked, right? With that said, the reason that I was very confident on this is because the way price action was distributing. Price action was distributing in a rounded bottom, right? It's different if price action is like this, but this is like, this was very clean, right? And when you get a rounded bottom, you get a cup and handle, right? So this is your cup and handle. This is your cup, this is your handle, this is your neck, this is your break off the neck, right? So that was our read on the market. We combined that with like key levels. Key levels being this being the range high. Coming into the market, I saw range high being held. So I said like, hey, this could be the retest of us going up. So my daily bias was bullish coming into the day. But like I said, anything can happen New York Open. So if this came down New York Open, I would think this would flush through. So now that we have this move, how much further we're gonna go up, I think it really depends on 680 here. Maybe even the 700s if you wanna put an even number on it. Did we bounce right off 700? 715 technically, but yeah, like the 700s, 680, 700. I would say 680 is the more like accurate confluent level I'll be watching. Let's get WG day. How do you establish it? You think they could just take high and just drop like a rock? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think a good mindset to have when you're trading is that anything can happen. Hey, can we drop 1,000 points today? Absolutely. Never say never in the market. That is what will destroy you. Right? And just like on the opposite end, could we go up 1,000 points in the market? Absolutely, you know? That's why when you have that type of mindset, and in the long term, you end up making a lot more money. You end up hitting a lot bigger trades. I'm liking this. Man, I really want to get above 680. Can we do it? Like this would also be perfect if we can get above 680, break above this level here, take the long. That would be my long trigger, so that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna take this on the 1 minute. What would that give us on the 5? That would give us decent structure on the 5 as well. But if we broke above 680 on the 1, the next break above 680 on the 1, I'm gonna take this. I think I'm okay marketing in. I think this could rip if it breaks 680, especially if that 1 minute candle is also like a 5 minute candle, 15 minute candle, whatever time frame. Alrighty, so I am also gonna mark out. This was open, right? Alt Shift R. Holding the New York VWAP pretty well. Remember, my concern right now is ES hitting 580, or not 580, 520. That's a similar level for ES as what's called 680 was for NQ. So this level is at 520 for ES. So if ES ever comes up here, I think we can see NQ drop again. Especially because NQ is looking more bearish than ES right now. That's kind of what I'm talking about. I think we could be choppy today. I'll just be careful. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna hop on fundeds today unless price action becomes cleaner PM session, but it's Friday, so I kind of highly doubt it. And we got a long weekend too. It's Memorial Weekend. Try to hit one banger today. That's fair, we're just pumping nonstop. Oh, were we? That's fair. That is fair. Let me, I might consider long here. What does our stop look like? That's honestly not terrible. I'm gonna consider this long. Holy, what is that sound? I'm gonna have higher targets, but we'll see if we can get this. We have some levels here, kind of protecting us. There's a lot of like defense here, so I don't really mind this trade too much. Let me turn on my EMAs. Perfect. We're gonna try for 740 here. Where's my long position? This is kind of the idea. We want to hold, so pretty much the levels I want to hold are our EMAs plus VWAP. And then we also have key level right where we're at, like 600. Got another key level at 585. So there's a good amount of there should be a good amount of buy pressure here. Get rid of these drawings. Yeah, I mean if we squeeze out all these buyers, then you know it's kind of whatever. Like, I think we give it a shot. And then we can move our stop up here. This stop would be a little bit more ideal. Hold on, I gotta change that trading settings. Three notes reverb, whatever that is. You don't like where price is at? Yeah, I wouldn't say this is the most bullish, but it is a 5-minute signal. On top of that, ES's 1 hour looks bullish, right? It just looks like a retest on the hourly. How long on the hourly do we have? 7 minutes. Ooh, actually, that's not looking too good on the hourly, but if that can come up in the next 7 minutes, at least above like 509 on ES, So if you can get above 509 on ES in the next, before the hourly closes, this would look fairly nice. Otherwise, this could be a big L. Big ol' L for us. HR Cutie. Good morning, man. Good morning, good morning. All right, we got 5 minutes left. ES is looking like it wants to hold above 508, 506. What did I say? Where's that level? Yeah, like 506. Come on. If ES doesn't hold above 506 on the hourly close, I may manually just exit this trade. Unless it exits me before. Still got about 4 minutes, so we'll see. Definitely say price action is looking bearish, so I'm not having too much faith in this. Two and a half minutes. Sell pressure. Hold on. Where's my book? I think it might be okay. It looks like sellers are getting absorbed here. There's a lot of sellers in this area right now. The price is not really moving down. Minute and a half. Ton of sellers, guys. The buyers are holding here. We are absorbing. I wonder if you pop up. There it is. There's that absorption. Can ES get to 508 before the close? Just a few seconds left. Oh, JK, just a whole minute left. Sorry, I thought that was the 5-minute candle. Yeah, there should be a lot of pressure in this area. Sellers are trying to sell it through, buyers are trying to hold it. If we can hold this, I do think we can possibly take all-time high. Seconds. Yeah, look at ES is right back up to 508, 506, 508. It really wants to hold that. Man, if that pushes us above the New York VWAP too, this would be beautiful. Nice. Okay. Holy volatility. I was like considering getting one more in. I'm super glad I didn't. What was that? Oh. Bookmatch will crash? Oh shoot. Free space? What does that even mean? Guys, I think my bookmap might crash. Wait, where is this storing data? Alright, well, I have no bookmap. The Diddy candle, yeah. Ooh. This might take stock. How unfortunate. That is an L, boys and girls. What can we do? Yeah, I don't know. That movement was kind of crazy. Right? It's not really what you expect off price action like this, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Did you watch Patrick Whelan yesterday below over 50 accounts? No, I didn't watch that, but I might go back and watch that. Maybe we can watch it together on stream. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Did he blow them in a row? Or like, did he just copy trade 50 accounts and just blow them all? Like what happened? I think you are a cheater for giveaways? Wait, how am I a cheater for giveaways? Well, you literally run marbles. You joined over 20 giveaways but didn't win anything. That's how the luck of the draw works. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But I think accusing me of cheating is a little far-fetched in my opinion. You just said there it is absorption. What are you looking at? Yeah, there was absorption here. I was watching Bookmap before it crashed on me. We had a ton of sellers coming in here on Bookmap, on our footprint chart. So the sellers were showing like at one of the price levels, we had like 900 mini contracts sold, and we had like 600 bought, right? So we have a ton of selling pressure. We have not that much buying pressure, but price is not moving down. That means that's what absorption is. When there's a lot of pressure, a lot of volume, but it's, you know, we're holding that level. When that happens, you get movement in the other way. Most of the time, not always. Nothing's always in the market. But the type of person to think the market is cheating when they get stopped. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't want to like call you out or anything, Ananya, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm fairly transparent on all our giveaways. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for me to not be transparent, you know? Like the giveaway accounts, I personally can't even use them. I don't know if there's anyone that I would like. This is just like a public community, so there's like no one that I would just like give all the accounts to, you know. I have one friend in a Discord, and he actually did win the marbles giveaway, but that was like public, you know. And he ended up forfeiting his giveaway, and he gave it to someone else yesterday. So. Today I'm Diddy candle? Is that a thing? Regardless though, Ananya, if you've been in like 20 giveaways, I do hope you win one soon. And I would say some people win the giveaways more often because they, like one of them is bought like 50 something Apex accounts, and like every time you buy an account, you know, each account is like a ticket in, so. Alrighty, I mean, we flushed straight through value. I wouldn't really say I'm bearish on the market yet, but that was a pretty steep pullback, right? How many points was that? From the top, 200 point pullback from the top. That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't really say I'm bullish. I still kind of wait for the 5. Let's see if we can like hold this key level here. It's kind of hard to see. I marked it out in the dotted line. If we can hold that, come up here, and start breaking structure up, right? I think that'll be valid to take the long. If not, and if we break this, I might be looking to take the short down to this key level. So we're kind of at that point where I think price can pivot. But I don't want to take it without a 5-minute confirmation. So I'm gonna wait to see if we get like some structure here, you know, build out like that, take the long. We're getting this on a lower time frame. So we go to like 15-second. This is what you want to see. Test, build out the structure, break, right? This is exactly what I'm talking about, except I want this on the 5. So we come down, build structure, come up, and see that high? Tested, entry. And then you want to do the same thing. Come up, break, test, go. Crazy CVD divergence between NQ and ES. I wish I could look at it, but my bookmap crashed on me, so. I didn't know bookmap took space on my hard drive. I had absolutely no idea. That's looking juicy. I kind of want to take this long. What will my stop look like? That is not too bad. If you can get above. Oh, we did get a 5-minute close. Oh, that close not bad. I think I still want to reclaim some of these levels. Doesn't look bad on the 1. Let me try this. $740 is my target. If we can flush back up through value, because the structure is bullish. Like ES structure is bullish on the 1. It's bullish on the 4-hour. We put in a pretty good wick on the 5 on both ES and NQ. Our EMAs are still flipped bullish. Yeah, I don't know. Trend is up. So I think trend is up. We could take these highs. It's definitely possible. We still have our orb. Nice. We just broke above these highs. What would the win be on this? 3,200. Perfect. It stores historical data locally. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, dang. Looks like I gotta go empty my hard drive. This is looking like it's gonna pop. I kind of like this. The trade history. I don't like that. Dang, what are the chances we are bearish today? It might stop me out. So I'm kind of seeing the same thing on ES. Man, it held 492 really well. Now we're below 492 again. I think it's just kind of retesting it on the macro. So I think we might get a lot of volatility around this area. We'll see. We're kind of fading the PLC, right? Maybe if the PLC can hold. If not, it just may be even a bearish day. It's completely opposite what I was expecting. So. But I think it's also fair to flip your bias bearish after this dump here too. We'll see. I think I'm still bullish on the market, so I think mainly the 5-minute charts, or not the 5-minute, the 4-hour chart on ES just looks so bullish. Trading is a huge manipulation by big players. Yeah, no, I would agree. It's definitely less than like 4x, but I would agree with you. There it is. Buy pressure in. Dude, I wish I had bookmap. I want to see what's happening on the books. I'm trading blind right now. Gold is dumping pretty hard. Getting choppy. I want this to induce some shorts and go long. We have our IB set in about 30 minutes, so we'll see. If we lose this trade, that'll be the next trade we take. We'll take something off the IB. ES definitely looks bearish on the lower time frames, but higher time frame it looks pretty nice. So I'm kind of just trusting the higher time frame here, but it doesn't mean on the lower time frame we can't put in another low before we go up. But we're just taking a stab at it. Oh, is he? Oh, interesting. Longs are not the move today. Man, what a day. Good thing we're on evals. Holy. Remember, if we're on like live accounts, like just say I was trading a live account, like this would just be normal. Like, just say I was on like a 50K live account, I'd be risking like maybe 250 on each trade. That would have been like 2 losses, minus 500 on the day, which is minus 1% on the account. You know, that's really normal for regular trading day. So it is what it is. It looks like, I don't know, if we are bearish, this is what I'll be looking at. So the next trade I am going to take is IB. So we get that in 10 minutes. And if this is IB low, you know, we might try to preemptively take that, right? Try to squeeze out a little bit more. But if this is IB low, like that's still 50 points, right? Like you're trying to net. But this would like double it to like almost 90. So yeah, that lower time frame structure is looking really bearish. But dude, I was so bullish on the higher time frame. Look at that. Look at that previous 4-hour candle. So I was expecting like this, right? I still think we're bullish. Like, I don't think we just come down like this. Although, you know, it's possible, but I was really expecting us to come up, at least to test 520. But, you know, this is all fair game. Like, this would get wicked out too, right? So it might be wanting to come back down to test this key level before we go up. I would say that's valid. Two losses for you today. Didn't like where price was anyways. Low confluence trade, so I timed up contract. Nice, dude. Yeah, I honestly, it was same boat for me. It was not a good like confluence day for me as well. So I'm purely trading a single eval. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, just looking at where, more than anything, I was kind of looking at where price was in comparison to like their EMAs. I took a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA was in between his 5 and 10, right? Like, look what happens when NVIDIA is between his 5 and 10. Like, there's a lot of chop, right? Yeah. Like, Apple's soaring. Tesla's going up. Microsoft's chopping. NVIDIA's dumping. Yeah, NVIDIA is kind of carrying the market right now, right? NVIDIA actually looks super bearish. If these candles close like this, like the hourly, right, ends up closing below these lows, I think NVIDIA can absolutely dump, like pull one of these. That would bring NQ down right with it. Yeah, definitely getting bearish now. Right? If this hourly candle, how long do we have on the hour? Actually, we have a lot of time on the hour. It just doesn't look good. It does not look good at all. I think it's safe to be like short-term bearish while you're under this, right? Even though I'm like long-term bearish, like we might pop up underneath this, but while we're under this, I don't know if I really want to be longing it. If we come test this, we come back up and start getting accepted back into value, like I'll look for that long. Otherwise, that kind of second scenario we talked about of us just being within this range, you know, this could be it. This could be top. We don't hit 30,000 just yet. Do you think this was a higher time frame retrace near all-time high for a big short? Could be. I don't know what you mean by big short. I think it's possible we could be heading back towards the end of the range, right? Which is technically it's a big short, right? Like from the top of this to the bottom of the range is 1,000 points. So I think there's room for that. I would say overall, I'm more bearish or bullish on the market on a higher time frame, right? Like I'm bullish on the market, which is why I was hoping for this, but it doesn't mean we can't do this and then come up, right? We have this trend right here, so you know, we could absolutely still be within this channel. Let's actually mark this channel out. That actually looked pretty confident. Is that the right way to draw that one? Let's see, that's more like it. Which would make more sense right on those wicks. You know, something like this, right? It's not gonna be exact, but we're definitely in some sort of upwards channel, kind of bouncing off the top of it. So this is something we can see, right? But it doesn't mean we have to come all the way down here. Like for example, we come up here, come down to the middle of the channel, we grind the top, back to the middle, right? If you're just taking trades barely, like basically purely on edge, you know, I guess like shorts, longs. For me, I was playing the breakout, right? Like I didn't even see this channel, but even if I did see this channel, I was playing the breakout of it. Like I'd be very convinced on this long if ES comes back above, what was that level? 520? 480? 492. If ES comes back above 492 on the hourly slash, yeah, on the hourly close, I'd be really bullish again. Oh shoot, 6:40. Dude, I've been muted this whole time on Discord. Oh, my bad. Oops, I've been reading on Discord this whole time. Sorry, guys. Right back out, or right back inside the orb. Kind of liking this long. It's not clean structure though. I'm kind of liking it as for like a V-shaped recovery. Some rejection off VWAP. I'm highly considering this trade. Wonder if we can come down a little lower. We already got the 540 entry. I'm gonna try the long. My stop's gonna be right below value. And my target is honestly still the same. I'm kind of hoping ES comes above 492 by the end of the hour. I am longing right into VWAP, so it's a little risky, but I think we can flip this. So the trade's kind of looking like this, up to 740. Whoops. There we go, flipping VWAP. If ES flips its VWAP, I might look to add a contract and move my stop up to like the bottom of orb. So I do want to see the flush through this level. Do I trade on the hypertext account? I do. I'm trading evals today. Kind of just saw. I just expected the market to be a little choppy today, so decided to just stick to evals today. We'll go back to the hypertext on Monday. Sovereign Pulse. Good morning, man. What does our TNLTP look like? 3,500? Good. ES at 492. That is the level. So that level is also VWAP on ES now as well. So if we really flip this level, I think we could be very bullish. I'd be looking to add into this. It's another good 5-minute close. Rejecting the New York view up a little bit. Makes sense, right? Kind of what we're expecting. We're expecting to reject off this while ES kind of fights on its key level and its own VWAP, session VWAP. So maybe we can come back down to New York VWAP, or not New York, session VWAP on NQ and hold that. Nice, what we want to see. I'm gonna get a second contract in. I'm gonna move my stop up. Stop. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm gonna look to get one off around 680. NQ key level, I'm gonna look to get the last one off at 740. Another key level. Wait, is that key level? Oh yeah, it is key level. Okay. We had sell pressure here on ES earlier, so we were retesting it. I want this to pop. If this doesn't pop here, it might round out. Otherwise, I think it should pop here above value. So ES flipped that 92 level, 492. It's holding that support right now. We're getting buy pressure there. 5-minute candle closed. Kind of with a top wick. I don't really like that too much. NQ closed bullishly on 5. I still think the main thing we're looking at is the hourly. ES closing above 492 is what we want. Oh, there's the pop. Nice. So our average price went up. Move our stop up. Nice. Looking good. We want this pop above value. If this doesn't pop value, could be a little iffy. Remember, this is where this whole level. Call it a T zone. We had a lot of sellers here. Big sell pressure here, so maybe be a little careful here. I might even consider getting one off here, but we're on eval, so maybe I'll be a little greedy and try to take it up at 680. Come on, let's pop above value. I need more caffeine. Looks ready to pop. Do we pop here or do we get another Diddy wick? Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to pop because I don't want price to round out. I don't want this trend to start rounding, right? I want this trend to go like that, right? And kind of have a blow off top. And that blow off top should like get us out. So I do want to see some big buyers come in. I really want to go make some more coffee, but we're kind of nearing this level. What's the price at here? Like 640s. Make sure to like the stream, guys. Every 50 likes, we will run a giveaway. Run some marbles today. That is a good 5-minute close. Both NQ and ES, good 5-minute close. Then we get a little retest here. I think it'd even be healthy if it came down to New York VWAP and went back up. Like, I think that would be a healthy price action. Just as long as NQ or ES can close above 492 on the hour. We got 15 minutes left on the hour, so I think there's a chance that ES comes down and starts fighting for that 492 level until the hourly close, and we'll see how it closes. Yeah, really wanted this pop up. Unfortunately, price is rounding a bit. ES just broke structure on the 1-minute downside. But I had a pretty bullish 5-minute candle. So ES is coming back down to that 492 level. Testing it. Nice. I think this is healthy. I want this to come down, maybe test VWAP. I do want it to put in a wick, right? You don't want the candle bodies closing bearishly. But if you can put down a wick, maybe even like 2 wicks, and then this can come back up, this would be looking very, very good. ES fighting for 492 right now. Nice. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Can it hold? That's a good question. Yeah, I really wish I could look at Bookmap. I need to fix that this weekend. Empty my hard drive or something. Alright. So we gotta be a little careful here. Got 10 minutes till hourly close. ES is still close to that 492 level. Just gotta pray it closes above. I need some caffeine. I'll be right back, guys. I need more coffee. Alrighty, how's the trade looking? There's our breakout out of supply. ES breaking through New York VWAP. This is looking fantastic. Which account do I use specifically? I use a bunch of different accounts. Right now we're trading alpha futures. I usually trade my hyperticks on stream. I got some Lucid, some Tradeifys. So I got some accounts kind of everywhere. Chart looking to make another leg higher? Yeah, I think so. Supply's popping. Hourly chart. Oh, my phone. How much time is left? 2 minutes left on the hourly on ES. Like as long as ES closed above 492, I was pretty bullish on it. So unless there's just dumps in the next minute with another Diddy wick, this is looking good. Remember, there were a lot of shorts here, right? A ton of shorts here, right? And we had a ton of trapped buy volume here. Now that we're back here, the shorts are likely going to flip position. If shorts flip to cover, we could definitely see a lot of this. At least testing the top of the orb, right? I think at the bare minimum. Actually, at the bare minimum, this key level. I don't think we have to take orb high, because technically we did set a lower low. Technically we did set a lower low, so you know, if you want to maintain structure, this can tap, you know, one of these levels and dump all the way back down. I'm just more inclined to think that we just swept lows because like on the 5 minute even, it swept that low down at like, what is that? Down in like the 500s. Look at the hourly candle on NQ. That's beautiful. Like I said, we were breaking structure on the 4 hour, so I was really like, this short really caught me off guard. Or not short, but like this dump here really caught me off guard. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I was expecting this because we were bullish on the 4 hour, but you know, deep retrace stopped us out of our 2 long positions. Get into our 3rd long position. It's looking pretty good. Congrats on the big win. Oh, thanks, man. Daily day trade. Yo, daily day trade. Have you want a giveaway account? I feel like you've been here since like day 1 on stream, pretty much. I don't know what your Discord name is. If you want one on Discord, then nice. But I don't think you want to stream one yet, which is pretty surprising. Maybe you'll win marbles today. I'm blessing it. Yo, Avi, you've been here since day one too? Awesome, man. Yeah, I know you've been here for a while. There's some people that have been here for a really long time. Appreciate it, man. What should you do to stop revenge trading? Just get off, honestly. There's really nothing else to it. I mean, it's hard to do, right? I'm not saying like it's not hard, but you just got to be able to do it, right? It's like trading is like one of the things where it's like it's those habits that'll keep you from making money. And like fortunately, I would say trading is like a solo journey. So as long as you're able to just control it, like you'll make money. So I would think of like actionable things that you could do. Like if you feel tilted, maybe go do like 100 push-ups, you know, something. Go take a walk, go to the gym. Like I would just get your mind off of it rather than anything. Whatever helps you kind of cope, de-stress. Yeah, I mean, like it's gonna happen time to time, and I think that is one of the benefits of trading prop. It doesn't actually like kill your account. If you revenge traded a live account, it's like it's so bad. Nice, let's go TP1 guys. TP1. I am gonna set my stop, break even. Stop. Put it up a little bit. Yeah, Itachi. It's hard, man. That's why trading is so hard. But you just have to figure out a way to overcome it. And even when you do, like, you'll still end up revenge trading every once in a while. So I want to take it not too hard on yourself. I think just kind of doing damage control is what you should be aiming for, is damage control. Right? If we're revenge trading on an eval, okay. Revenge trading on 15 funded accounts copy traded, you know, that's a bigger problem. So I swear I had this purple. Yeah. I know what you mean. You have to find out what your ticks are. For example, I start shaking my leg when I start getting like anxious or mad or something. So I know once I start shaking my leg, I gotta get off. It looks like we're reclaiming this on lower time frame. Like 15 second, we're reclaiming the key level. It's looking good. ES is looking to push out of value here soon. I think ES is gonna go for 520, next key level. That's what I thought it was gonna hit on this initial push up, but it just needed a 200 point retrace, I guess. As I trade, do I feel restricted or free, or both? I'm not sure what you mean by that. When do I stop? When do I stop trading? Is that what your question is? Sorry, I'm not understanding your questions. Call to trade, ZA. Oh, Toto, are you okay? Oh, are you okay? Oh, bro. What's wrong with you? You gotta embarrass yourself. Try again. How many points up are we? We're like up 140 points on our initial position. Second position, we're up 92 points that we already took out. I'm gonna turn the light on. It's getting dark in here. You want down? You can go down. This looks like it's about to pop up. Let's see if we can pop their IB here. ES is holding outside of value. Make sure to like and follow, guys. Try to run that giveaway today. How many likes are we at on the stream? We're in 7. Oh yeah. Right at IB high, right? I think we'll squeeze them. Big seller at 700. I'm hoping for a squeeze here. No, squeeze him. I want my TP. Bro, get comfy over here. Nice. NQ's 5-minute candle is not looking the best unless it pulls up here last second. Yeah, that doesn't look great. ES is 5 minutes fine, and ES is finally closing above value as well. So I'm still bullish on this, but I think NQ might be a little slower on the up than ES would be. But I'm still thinking that we will come up to test at least IB. Right? I think once we get up to IB, I'm gonna move my stop up pretty aggressively until we hit around 740. Let me mark it out on this chart. Well, that's actually 730. We actually have, I think this might be better. Level right here. Are any of you guys still sitting in this trade with me? The VWAP needs an update. No one's in this trade? This is like the... I think I want to stress like the importance of taking losses in trading. Like just look at the day today. Like 2 losses in the morning, right? And then, so like our win rate today is 33%, but we're just in equity, like not even like floating profit, we're up $900 on the day. In equity, we're up 2,500, right? If this closes red, you're out. Oh, nice. I'm true blessed. You're in this trade. Let's go. Yeah, no, this is still looking great. I think the only thing that would make me bearish on this is if... No, we have so much room. I think if we close below, what is that, 623, which is pretty much all the way down to our entry, that's when I'd be bearish. So like, I think I'd be willing to give up this profit here to hold this, because I think there's potential for this to go over 733. But I'm taking it off just in case. And this is, or actually mainly I'm taking this off because it's eval. Like I don't even need that much anymore. Right? I think once I can get consistency on this, I'm just gonna set my stop to that and then just let it run for funsies for the stream. And then I'll lose some money on this to go back down to consistency. You're aiming for 750? Yeah, I think 750 is good. Yeah. 790 is all-time high. But I have a feeling we don't just take all-time high. I think we're gonna kind of chop around near all-time high, right? You're out. Oh, nice. Yeah. We're super close to all-time high right now. Maybe I should mark that out. What did I just do? Alt J. Oh, dude. Feels like it's been so long since we've been in a clean trade like this. Get 200 point trade. Have a great breakfast, my friend. Am I confident it's going to keep going up? My edge says so. Am I certain on it? No. Right? I don't think you should be certain on anything in the market. So I wouldn't say I'm certain, but if I were to flip a coin that says it's going to 730 or it's not going to go to 730 and it's going to drop, I will flip that coin and say it's going up. And if it doesn't, you know, we're still in profit. I moved my stop up. We already took profits at, what was it, 680? We already took one off. ES has to hold 510 right now. That's where a bunch of sellers sold off. We just finally flipped it. We're back at 510. Buyers got to protect it again. Do I think they'll protect it? Yes, I do think so. Like I said, I think ES is headed for 520. And I think ES will reject pretty hard off 520. Or it'll squeeze 520 really hard. But that's the next key level I'm looking at. Thanks for this trade. Hope that I'm glad, man. Yeah, every trade is a trade, man. Just manage your risk, you know. Keep taking the trade over and over and over, and you know, like especially prop trading, you'll blow accounts, but you'll still net a lot of payouts. So yeah, have a good weekend. I will see you Monday. I think a lot of traders, you know, they tell themselves you know, a loss is a loss, but they really don't know how to take the loss properly. And I think, especially when you're prop trading, it's so easy to get a new account. I think that'll be the #1 thing that stops a lot of beginner traders from really netting those payouts consistently. It's just taking that L. Oh yeah, Monday's a holiday, you're right. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Totally forgot. Markets are, is it a half day or are markets fully closed? It's Memorial Day, right? I'm assuming it's fully closed. Oh, it is a half day? Okay, cool. Yeah, I probably just won't be on at all. Memorial Day. Probably just reserve some time on Memorial Day for some students. ETH as in Ethereum? Holy, dude, I've not really been tracking crypto too much. Oh wow, ETH fell a lot. It's at 2K. Wait, ETH is really low. I think this is not a terrible buying opportunity for ETH. What is Bitcoin looking like? Yep. This is good. This is what we want to see. I'm bearish on ETH, or on Bitcoin. 45, yeah. I'd buy Bitcoin at like 44. Oh, stop distributing. Take us up. Hit our TP. Mr. Dev. Hello, man. What's up, what's up? Make sure to like and follow, guys. Run our giveaway. Play some marbles today. Yeah, we've been giving away some hypertext accounts. I didn't run my giveaway. I forgot to run the giveaway on Discord. So I'll make sure to do that tonight for anyone who purchased code JMK. But also for today's giveaway, we'll do some Lucid accounts instead of hypertext today. If you can make it to 100 likes, we'll give away 3 Lucid accounts if we can make it to 100 likes today. Yeah, 5 more likes, we'll give away 1 Lucid account. 55 more likes, we'll give away 3. It's a fair exchange, right, guys? Right. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 48 more. Let's go. Come on, guys. 48 more likes. Let's do 3 Lucid accounts today. End the weekend big. We can do it. The more you guys like, the more the stream gets pushed out, more people join. Here, let me actually upload this on Instagram as well. And then maybe we can try to hit 100 likes. We'll go for it. Why not? Picture of this. Make sure I get the link. Share. Oh no, we are losing 680. This is not what we want to see. ES is still looking all right. Sell pressure is just too strong. I'm considering exiting this. I think 665 would be kind of the last line of defense here. Can we hold 665? It's right where we're at right now. Damn, we closed below it. That's not good. Alright, I think I'm gonna exit this, guys. We're breaking structure on the 5 bearishly. So if anything, this is like a short signal. So I'm gonna look to get out of this. Alrighty, guys. Honestly, pretty good trade. We exited the second mini, like pretty much near our first TP as well. So not bad. We'll take it. Yeah, a solid trade. We recovered, you know, more than enough on our two L's today. So we went 2 losses, 1 win. We were down 1,500, but now we're up 2K. So let's go. All right, guys. How many likes are we at? 56. Okay. You know what? We'll just run. We'll run one account. Oh man, if this holds, I'm gonna be so sad, but that's all right. Who's ready for marbles? Boop. Library marbles update. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yes, good luck. Ending the day green, nice. Awesome. Me too. Yeah, we got structural break on the 5. I kind of want to be out of this. I think if anything, if I were to kind of stick on and look for another trade, it would be the IB trade, right? We got like 2 levels here if we want to aim for all-time high. But like longing it up here is, you know, it becomes riskier, right? Nearing all-time highs. But I definitely wouldn't want to be like shorting it up here. I think that's even more risky. I just think it's risky because the long is risky because market's going to become more imbalanced. So realistically, price doesn't look like that. It's going to look like, you know, like this. You know what I mean? So it becomes really choppy, hard to trade. That's where the risk comes. But if you have a good entry, you know, like I still think the edge is up. I think there's a small edge to go short here, but I personally wouldn't take it. Marbles is updating. Just nothing. Move this away. Trade copier. Let's turn this off. Almost done updating, guys. Yo, Itachi, you don't want to join the giveaway? Where? Right here, bro. Right on stream. Alright guys, to enter, just type in exclamation mark marbles, and please only type it once. I will not add you guys in if you guys type it more than once, okay? So please do me a favor, just type it once and we'll get you guys in. Yeah, is this everyone? Make sure to type marbles if you guys want to join the giveaway. Exclamation mark marbles, and only type it once. If you've already typed it, we already got you in. We only have 26 contestants, 80 viewers, so I just want to make sure anyone who wants to join, gets to join. Alright, we're gonna start it soon. Alright, that's all the entries. Let's look for a map. So many options. I don't know if we've tried this one. We got 40 people. You guys are not entered. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, I am cutting it off now. Anyone who types marbles will not be entered in. Hold on, I gotta make sure you guys didn't already type it, so everyone gets 1 entry. No, you are already in. Eduardo Lopez, are you already in? Let's check. Eduardo Lopez is not in. All right. Adding 2 more, and this is final. All right. There's some cheating people going on. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I remove people. I remove some people who typed it twice. I made sure that everyone only had 1 entry, so don't worry. Alrighty, guys. Hold on. Turn the music off. Oh, this was our last winner from yesterday. Alright, you guys ready? Gonna run it. Wait, how many likes are we at? Let's see. Dashboard, video. If we're near like 100, I'll do 2 accounts. Oh, we're at 66. All right, we'll do 1 account today. All right, good luck, guys. May the best marble win. Let me get a better view here. Okay. Oh, dude, kind of a big lead for misinformed. Holy, what the heck is that? Okay. Acra, no. Itachi, no. Yo, we gotta stay on the map, bro. Okay, stealing the lead. It's a bow bag? A bow bag. Alright, bow bag. Kinda still in the lead. But who makes it through the funnel first? We'll see. Oh god, I'm lost. Recoil Trades is the winner. Congrats, man. Dang. Putting missing V entry or the exit. Goodbye, Tez. You got burned yesterday, it's a good comeback. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Yeah, you message me on Discord. Just type in main chat who you are. If you know my email, you can just directly email me and send me a screenshot of you logged into your YouTube. But if you don't have my email, just message me in the main chat in my Discord. Congrats, man. That was fun. Well done to the winner, yes. Congrats on being the fastest marble. Did not finish. Unlucky. It was pretty close. Anya, just 2 seconds behind. That was a close one. Usually like the first person has like a decent lead. Alrighty guys, that's probably gonna be it for me for the stream. I will talk to you guys on Monday or Tuesday. Glad a lot of you guys ended agreeing on the day, and yeah, glad I could be a part of that, guys. Have a great weekend. Have a great long weekend if you're in the US, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Peace.